Hey everybody, welcome into Rock Painting 101. Today's tutorial is a quick little You Are Loved rock. Now I am doing this one in the video. I'm drawing my lines with the 1M black Posca, but I'm filling with dotting tools and acrylic paint in this video. However, you can also fill with paint pens if that's what you have. This one I did using all paint pens. You can do it on different styles of rocks, depending on how special the project is for you. If you're hiding them around town, you can just do it on a base coated or straight on a rock. If you're doing it for a special loved one, you can add somebody's name into this very easily and do it on something really nice and smooth like this. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope you go and create a couple You Are Loved rocks after you're finished watching. So it doesn't matter if you're gonna fill in your letters with paint pens or with acrylic paint. I have acrylic paint and some dotting tools today, but you can easily fill them in with paint pens. I did my other one with paint pens. Unless you're really good with a liner brush, I suggest a 1M Posca for at least putting down your lines on here. It just, to me, makes things go so smooth. So like I said, if you don't do a lot of paint pens, the 1Ms you can buy by themselves. They come in like 3 packs and they're awesome for lining and things like that. So make sure you're flowing well. Now it is a cursive style writing. However, I am going to frequently pick up my paint pen because I want to keep that paint really flowing. If you drag, sometimes it can slow down. Also, if you drag, sometimes you can hit little spots on the rock. So it's okay to pick up your pen from time to time. So we're gonna do one word here, have it compassed, and then down. And depending on your rock as to how you need to swivel your line. Now I do a large A here, just so it stands out. You want them to know there's another word here. Carry their I. See, and I need to say loved down here. So you can make these lines travel in any which way you want. Since my rock kind of slants, it's not flat here. I don't have a whole lot of space. So I'm actually going to bring this way back this way and then down so I can get my loved down here without squeezing too much. Okay, so once you have your word on your rock, we're going to fill in with lots of lines the rest of this rock area. We're going to make little wavy lines. We can have little loops. However, it flows for you. There's no specific way around this. I'm going to do a little loop up to there, then down, and maybe one more here on this corner. And then we're going to have it fill in this way as well. And there's no rules to this whatsoever. It's just kind of filling in the negative space on the rock, and it adds some really fun areas to have extra hearts and things like that. So once you have that on your rock, we're going to start filling in each one of the lines with some fun decorations. Now I like to alternate between just dots and hearts, but if you have like somebody's initials, or you could add somebody's name in here, you can customize this a lot. So I'm going to do 1 or 2 lines, and then this is an area where it gets a little repetitive, so I will speed it up a little bit. Now the main rule of doing these shapes is you want the outer edge of your outline to be the size you want. Don't worry about going over the line. We're going to fill in all of these dots and hearts with coloring, so you're not going to see the line going inside. And you also won't see, like, if you make a mistake on the inside of your heart. So don't worry about that. I also like to stay on the side of less on these designs at first. You can always add more, but you can't really take them off. So just like that. So I'm going to continue this across, and then we'll pick back up. Okay. And once you've got all these lines on your rock, it's going to be time to start filling them in. So like I said, I've got my dotting tools. I've got one that's kind of got a ball shape on the end, 2 different sizes, and this one, it kind of almost has little points. So this is going to be what I'll use for my hearts. And then for my dots, I'll use whatever size dot I think I need to get into the area that I'm looking for. So the dots I'm going to do in, I think I'm going to actually do the dots in red maybe on this one too. I like to mix up the red and white. We'll see. I'll start with my hearts and see how much red I have on here. So again, this one, let's see if I can bring it a little closer. It's not really a dot. It's more like a little bit of a line. Make sure I get back and focus down here. There we go. So we're just going to take, and I never go too heavy into the archways when I do fill these in. I start with, make sure you're really good here, a V shape where I kind of lay it down and pull to the center. Lay down the paint and pull to the center. And then once you've got your paint in there, you can get a little bit more, and you can kind of add almost a dot to the top of the V, and it will fill in. Just like that. So we'll do a couple more here. And again, I want to make sure I'm taking my time, so I don't want to go too fast so you can see it all. So I will definitely speed a little bit of this up, but again, kind of dot and pull that paint, and it's easy to fill in these hearts. All right, we'll be back when these hearts are done. So once you've got all your red filled in, we're gonna go in and fill in our dots. And I have decided, I just wanna stick with the white. I don't want it to become too red heavy. I like that it's black, white, and red. You could definitely do this with pinks and purples and things like that, but I just really wanted to keep this color palette on these 2 rocks so they're kind of cohesive. But I might do a few more with some other colors as well, but I've already got these colors going. So we're just going around and using our dotting tool. Now, dots will always get smaller and smaller if you don't re-dip your paint. So you can get quite a few off of one as long as you're getting to smaller and smaller dots. Like so. So we'll get these filled in, and then we're going to be pretty close to complete with this rock. It's a really fun design. Like I said, you can customize this so many different ways, from adding specific names onto the rock, obviously changing up the color combinations. You could even add extra things in your little swirls, and these are almost like little dangles. I do a lot of dangles. I'll probably even put this in with the dangle rocks. But it's just endless what you could do here on this rock. A couple more spots. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will show off the finished rock at the end, and then the second rock that I did was on a slightly different style of stone. So if you're wanting something a little bit more flat to work on, if this is like a gift that's special and you want to invest in a little bit more perfect of a rock, you can do that as well. This is just right on the stone. This one I had base coated with white acrylic first, but they're both adorable. Anybody'd be happy to get either of these rocks. So make sure that you subscribe to the page, give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to share these in your rock painting groups as well, these videos. I know a lot of people are always looking for inspiration. Bye-bye now.